just kind of puts the icing on the cake. Beats doing anything else, in my opinion, that I could possibly do. You know, I love to work, but I also love to just kind of enjoy things too. Road just goes just a little bit further back that way, and that's kind of the end of it as far as what you can do on an ATV. So I'm about to give me some lunch here, and she's boiling now. We'll pour it in the pack, and we're gonna eat. And we're gonna let it sit for a little while, and then we're gonna eat. So you're gonna make my coffee with, I have a French press right there, and the rods inside the Expedition pouch. I've got all my camera stuff in here too. That's the 4th Arrow camera arm. Be taking in there. I'm using a Lone Wolf Custom. That's a 1.0 with 3 of the compact sticks and cabelators on them there. So I'll get up there and get situated. I'll shoot some video of it. Sometimes these can be hit or miss, but this one here is pretty good. It's a chicken teriyaki. It's got a real good flavor to it. Let's let it sit. Once you get them hot, man, they stay hot for a while. We're gonna eat this and then go climb a tree. So we're up in a tree. There's a road right here behind. Well, my back's to a road. I'm gonna be facing it, but right over here is a big green field, and right down there is a big green field. This is a strip of hardwoods here. I've got y'all mounted on an arm. You can see it right here. This thing's actually pretty cool. I've got my lineman belt on right now. I'm about to put my safety on here. Oh, and I'm pretty sure I got the mount upside down on the arm on the tree right now. But we're gonna roll with it like it is, alright? thing to do. So it's a little after 3 o'clock now. 3:15 to be exact. I ain't seen nothing yet but a bunch of squirrels, but we're still early. There'll probably be something happening a little bit. Alright, it's 5 o'clock now. We're getting close to prime time. Maybe something ease up in here in a minute. Alright, so I think one thing that's probably affecting this weekend is it's a full moon. And I just seen one deer just now. I didn't see a deer yesterday afternoon, but it's bad early. One just walked across. I probably seen his eyes when it went across in front of the range. Nothing bothers these deer over here, but we're about to go climb real quick and get up in a tree. It's just a little after 5 right now, so we still got a ways to go before it gets daylight. It's been a beautiful morning this morning. Kind of funny because when I started out, I seen one deer when I got off the Ranger, and then before it ever got light, I had two. Well, that doe that y'all seen, and a little one, and 5 hogs on the field. The hogs ran the doe and the little one off, and the hogs left. And then the doe stayed here, and the little one stayed here with me forever, probably 45 minutes this morning. I seen one really big snake. I'm not sure what it was. The doe, she evidently stepped on it or right there at it when she spooked her. All I seen was this big wad of snake come up out from underneath her hooves. I don't think it was a rattlesnake because it never rattled, but I don't know. All I seen was it was still kind of like twilight. But anyhow, I'm not sure what I'm going to do this afternoon. I'm going to get down, go to the Ranger, and fix me some breakfast at the Ranger here in just a little bit. I'll let y'all watch that. I'll show y'all how I got everything set up here too. Okay. There's my thermocell. This is the fourth arrow camera arm right there, mounted to the tree. That's my safety for my lanyard here that I've got on. There's my water bottle, lineman belt hanging there, arrows, and there's my old bow right there, and there's a GoPro on it too down there. So this morning I didn't bring the steps. I climbed with my spikes this morning is what I used. And I got mixed feelings on that. A lot quicker with the spikes coming up, but I think the steps are probably more the way to go. So anyhow, I'm gonna time myself how long it takes to put all this stuff up right here and get it put up and get on the ground. So let's go. We're about to make some breakfast here. And get the old jet boil going. These things are very handy. Let that boil. This is what we're having this morning. Hang on, I'll show it to you. Got a little bit of everything in there. So really pretty good. It's about to boil. It'll take a little bit. So she's boiling. Pour it in. Let's see. Spoon. Stir it in. And then we're going to close it up and let it sit for about 5 minutes. Smells good, yeah. Smells real good. Whether it tastes good or not, that's going to be a different story. We're going to see that. They're sealed up. These are actually pretty good. I mean, they're a lot of protein and stuff for you. One things get hot right there. So like I said this morning, I left my steps on the Ranger here, and I climbed with the spikes there. Those are my oldest spikes that I've got. That's the way I used to hunt all the time. Faster getting up in the tree and everything, but as far as like taking the spikes off and hanging them and then re-putting them back on and all, that's not real good right there. So the other problem is too, if you drop one of them right there, you're screwed. You're gonna have to barrel the tree to get down. And so if you're up there and something happens and you need to come down real quick, like say you do drop something or anything, you can just hop on the steps and come down to the ground, be down in the ground really quick. So even though it takes a little bit more time to strap those on and everything, I think the steps are more beneficial the way to go as far as this type of hunting goes. So breakfast skillet. It's got potatoes, scrambled eggs, pork sausage, peppers, onions. It's actually pretty good, you know. This anything would probably be pretty good if you had anything to eat all morning, you know. So I'm I think clocked. It's around 3 miles back to the truck from right here, and I'm out of water. Forgot to grab some more water this morning. There's just a drop in there. So yeah, we'll eat this, drink that. We're going back to the truck, regroup, do something different this afternoon. So I don't know how y'all could hear me on the video or not. I'll go ahead and say it again. So this morning when I first got here, just kind of recap things. Got up in the tree, didn't see a deer at all yesterday. Got here this morning and climbed, and right after I got up in the tree and got set down, it wasn't really light yet. I had a doe and a yearling, well, a doe and a fawn actually. A fawn was spotted. Come up, and I had 5 hogs. The 5 hogs ran those 2 deer off, but they made a loop and stayed in the woods with me there. I was off the edge of the field. The hogs, they left, and then the deer stayed there for a long time. I seen another deer this morning when I first pulled up right here. So that was it. Today, talked to 2 other guys that were here too. And of course, this is at Cane Mount. They hunted all day yesterday, both of them did, and neither one of them seen a deer. So the full moon may have things kind of jacked up because it's been a full moon this weekend, last several days. So here's the thing. It don't matter whether you see anything or not, whether I do or not, I don't care. I just love being out. I like to see deer, but I love being out in the, you know, hanging on the side of a tree or something, watching the sun come up, watching it go down, listening to all the birds and wind blowing a little bit, you know, that right there just, it charges my battery. And having some food, especially when it's warm, like the warm food like this right here, man, it's kind of puts the icing on the cake. Beats doing anything else, in my opinion, that I could possibly do. You know, I love to work, but I also love to just kind of enjoy things too. So there you go. Tater. So there she is, y'all. Tater found her. She was actually the creek's right there. She was on the edge of the creek about to go off in. It went about, from where I shot, I couldn't see her go down, but it's probably about 70 yards or so from over there. And Tater's right there is where the hole is, where the arrow came out right there.